friends, it is me, Mel, and welcome back to Second Banana Society. I haven't talked to a camera just normally like this for a while, it feels like. I don't know how long it's been, but it feels like ages, but here we are. This week's theme is phases, and I thought I would tell you about some music phases that I've been through, if that makes sense. I'm really tired, I woke up about an hour ago. So here are some bands that I have been obsessed with in the past, or some artists, or whatever. My first phase is the one that I talked about in the week theme video a little bit, was what I call my Ollie Murs phase. I was 11, I always say when I was like 13, but it was when I was 11 years old. I was obsessed with Ollie Murs. I thought he was the greatest human ever. I thought his music was such a bop. It was one of the only things that I listened to. My friend Celia and I were obsessed with him. And around my Ollie Murs phase, I wore like a black fedora type hat, and it had like a white like belt ribbon type thing around it. And I wore like shorts with like stripy t-shirts tucked into the shorts with like suspenders or braces. And I thought I was the coolest thing ever. And like I then like wanted short hair, so I cut my hair to about here. Yeah, to about here. But my hair's frizzy, so I kind of just looked like a lion. And I thought that was real cool until somebody who I thought was attractive at the time asked me to grow my hair faster. In like the middle of 2011, I started to find some other things that I wanted to base my... where was that sentence going? I found some other things that I really liked, that I liked more than Ollie Murs and things like that, which was basically two of my favourite things still now that were also I really liked back then. I'm not making sense today, I'm sick, I don't know if you can tell, but I found two things that I fell in love with, that I'm still in love with, and that's All Time Low and Kick the PJ. So all through high school, I was listening to All Time Low and watching Kick the PJ, two things that I'm still into now, believe it or not. It's not like I talk about Kick the PJ all the time. No, who even is that? Who's Kicky Peach? 2012 mostly consisted of me being in love with Ashton Irwin and the band 5 Seconds of Summer. I still have that album, this one, and I listened to it again quite recently, and some of the songs and I don't like the newer stuff, I'm sorry, but yeah. I saw them live though. I went to a One Direction concert in 2013 and Five Sauce was opening for them, and it was like great. So they were still a thing in like 2013 that I really liked, and there was also, who else was there? Oh, my favourite band moved from Five Sauce to Simple Plan in 2013, and that's when I really got into All Time Low. Like, I listened to them in started listening to them in 2011, but I properly started listening to them religiously in 2013. Like, I did listen to them a lot in 2011, but like they weren't my top thing, but then in 2013 they became my top thing along with Simple Plan. Simple Plan was my life. I loved Simple Plan so much. And in 2013 I also really got into Fun, the band Fun, which I still love now. I think that was 2013, or that might have been 2014. 2013 or 2014 I really got into the band Fun. I loved them, and they're still one of my favourite bands. I love Fun, I love Nate Ruess, or Nate Ruess, however you say his last name, I'm not actually quite sure. And like his solo album is really good. Also Bleachers, who is Jack Antoff. Oh, I love Bleachers so much. And they're coming out with a new album in June. I'm super excited. It's gonna be so good. And then 2014, when I was 14, is when I really started getting into music and really started to listen to a lot of bands, and when I really started loving every type of music, almost. Not really, but I liked a lot of music. That includes All Time Low, of course. It's when I started listening to a little bit of the 1975. I wasn't as in love with them as I am now, but I did start listening to them then. Who else? Mayday Parade, Yellow Card. Who else? Panic at the Disco, My Chemical Romance, Paramore, Pierce the Veil, a lot of Green Day, Fall Out Boy, Blink-182, Arctic Monkeys, and a lot of those bands I still listen to now. Not so much Pierce the Veil or My Chemical Romance, or oh no, I still listen to quite a bit of Blink-182, but like not as much as I used to. Yeah. Then 2015 came around and I was still listening to most of those bands, but I also found some new ones. I got really into the 1975. 2015 was probably when they became one of my favourite bands, and since then my obsession has just grown, and now they are probably my top favourite band. At the start of 2015, somebody showed me 21 Pilots and I fell in love with them, and then they were one of my favourite bands. I was still listening to All Time Low constantly. I found people like... Oh, but 2015 was also Blue Neighborhood by Troye Sivan. There was also... I found Melanie Martinez, Sticky Fingers. I got really into Avalanche City and Benny Tiffany because I saw them live for the first time. Oh, one I forgot. 2015, Walk the Moon. They were one of my favourite bands back then. Oh yes, I still love them, but yeah. Also in 2015, State Champs. How could I forget State Champs? And then the main ones of 2016 were Vampire Weekend, 1975 of course, 21 Pilots of course, still All Time Low. I got really back into Arctic Monkeys. That's when I found Catfish and the Bottlemen and Christine and the Queens and Bleachers and people and artists and bands that I love now. And now it's 2017 and I'm still finding a bunch more music, and I don't know, I just find it quite interesting that some of my favourite bands I found, like All Time Low, back in 2011, and I'm still listening to them. Or ones that I only found like last year, like Vampire Weekend, who again are one of my faves. Yeah, I don't know, does this count as phases? I guess so, because I went through an Ollie Murs phase, I had my My Chemical Romance phase, I had a bunch of music phases and like a lot of bands that I used to be in love with that I don't even like that much anymore. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know what bands that you used to listen to that you don't listen to anymore in the comments. That'd be really cool. Also, tell me your favourite band. Yeah, okay. Cool. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to go over to our sister channel, Spare Banana Society, to watch their videos. Their week theme is Netflix. Netflix is cool. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Enjoy everybody else's videos this week, and I will see you back here next Thursday, technically on Sunday for the week theme video, but I'll see you here next Thursday. Have a fantastic week. Bye.